Hey, this is Coach Storm reminding you to focus your fitness, master your atmosphere, brace, face, and all. So I'm coming to you because, one of the things that I look at when in terms of mental health and mental illness is one of the big things that I know that bothers people and sets in depression is a person not being able to be them true selves, okay? And one of the things that I'm just still just in awe about is the amount of people in our world in 2022 who are flabbergasted at the idea that adults, not children, I'm just going to hone in on adults. Adults are choosing to express themselves in truer forms and in a way that is true for them. And because of the complexity of how it differs from how simple-minded some people are in how they see the world and what their filter is, they can't comprehend people doing things that are different than what they would do. And so rather than try to understand it, maybe you can't understand it, but rather than even try to celebrate or even support someone being brave enough to say this is who I am, even though it's vastly different than what you have known me to be, we don't seem to be able to do that. And so, one of the things that I understand to be true is that when you are caged in a place that feels unfamiliar to what your soul is saying and what your soul is speaking to, you're not going to be happy. So I would just say that if anything else, first of all, it's none of your or my business to tell another adult what is true for them. I don't care how far-fetched it is and how weird or out of the ordinary it is, And I can say this from top to bottom. If we're talking about interracial relationships, if we're talking about gay, straight, transsexual, Christian versus Muslim, whatever the case may be, it is not your business or mine to tell another adult what is true expression for them. You can't do that to people, and I see it in so many different ways. I mean, down to just, if I'm speaking candidly, how people approach some black women about their hair. Like, how do you want to wear your hair? I can't tell you how many black men and black women I've had address other black women about how they choose to wear their hair, and to say that that's not a true expression of them if they don't come out au naturel. Like, who are you to say that shit? How do you not know that my true self-expression is having a variety of looks? And furthermore, not everybody that chooses to wear fake hair per se is doing it because they don't love themselves. I hate that with a vengeance. So I'm just going to sit this here for the people that may not realize that you're closed-minded in your approach with people. You may not realize that you are actually promoting emotional abuse by ridiculing and downing someone else for their personal choices as an adult. And if you sitting up here thinking that if you're doing this even to younger people that are not quite adults, and thinking that it won't affect them as adults, you're wrong. They're going to be suffering from emotional and psychological abuse from people that are supposed to love them. Support a person and how they choose to evolve. As long as you're not hurting a person, a child, an elderly person and whatnot, that's your business. And we need to stay out of them people's business, whatever their choices are, okay? Love them and support them in whatever they choose to do. Be blessed.